Changes in temperatures can affect wildlife, but that hasn't stopped one species from making a comeback. Meet the Peregrine Falcons, a bird previously on the brink of extinction. Now it's a whole different story, in part thanks to efforts of an Alberta man. Rafi Boudjikanian looks into how their successful resurgence has bred an industry.
Moxie's not the kind of bird you'll usually find eating out of a farmer's hand. Then again, there's hardly anything usual about Philip Treffry's farm. It's more of a flight school for peregrine falcons.
They are the best mannered and the highest performing raptor there is. They're renowned for tremendous speed, and they have a long history of working with people.
But that history's been rocky, too. In the 70s, overuse of the now banned pesticide DDT pushed peregrine falcons to the brink of extinction in North America. Treffry helped breed them. He was hired by the Canadian Wildlife Service as it tried to repopulate the species. There were skeptics.
People said, well, you're not going to be able to breed them in captivity. You know, they're a wild bird. They migrate to the length of the continent. They nest on cliffs.
But slowly but surely, by controlling birth and incubation, Treffry's team began reintroducing peregrine falcons to nature. This little guy is part of one of the last releases into the wild the province will perform.
Maybe he thinks I'm a falcon. I have a pretty large nose.
That might be it.
Here he is on his way to the release site above the Pembina River about an hour west of Edmonton. The province says it'll soon wind down this release program because it's not needed anymore. All a small step toward repairing what human activity has wrought for years.
We are affecting so much of what goes on in the planet today that it's responsible of us to manage the resources, and including wildlife, responsibly, and to make sure we don't lose anything.
It's not just about the environment. Breeding falcons is also a business. They're sold to scare away other birds in problem areas such as landfills or airports.
When a falcon shows up with thousands and thousands of gulls there is quite impressive. They're terrified of a falcon, so we use that to our advantage.
This little guy is still more scared than scary. Not quite time for takeoff for him yet, though it's hoped he'll soon join other falcons in flight. Rafi Boudjikanian, CBC News, near Entwistle, Alberta.